If this is what they call love, then I will hang on to it by my neck if fate has anything to do with it, by my hands if history wanted to repeat it, by your tongue if you meant it. If this is what they call love, remember this feeling. Remember how much you wanted this. Remember the difference. We only stared at the walls, and yet we saw priceless pieces of ourselves inside them. Looking into your eyes, I finally saw something other than myself. You. There was more to this world than just art. Being put up on the wall was all I ever wanted, but seeing you look at it with such warmth, I wondered if I could get the same glare as well. I remember when you were attached to your surroundings, but I felt like you were trying to escape. Is art the only thing that keeps you here because you won't pay attention to me, even though you are all mine? Bound to my strict instructions, the next piece on the wall has quickly grabbed your attention. Attention, please, can I have your attention? Silence. The moments when paint brushed against our innocence. We tried creating another masterpiece, but some whiteboards can easily be erased. Is that why you covered me in paint? Something that can outlive history, but still be washed away. Is that why you held on to me? So even when I started to lose color, you would still be able to see the strokes you made. I just wanted a memory of us driving, holding hands, the kisses that almost turned into babies. I wanted you, not more art. But in the end, bouquet of roses had more thorns than petals. We saw more arguments than romance, and yet we are still hanging by a nail, defined by a plaque and not our creator. We are bound to this rope that holds us not in place, but to a certain destination. If only I were the one who created you.
Who am I? The canvas, the blank space of opportunity. Who am I? The brush, the weapon of mass destruction. Who am I? The paint, the blood shed spilled on the battlefield. Who am I? Am I the canvas you thought me to be? And the brush you controlled at every twist and curve? Am I the paint? The bucket? Did you only use me for the color I bring to the emptiness of your imagination? Who am I to you?
Somewhere in this room, we became history. That's because you lost the point where we became art. You started to tear yourself apart. You started to tear apart who I made. You want to know who you are? You are just a piece of work. You are just a piece of work. Hard to handle. Harder trying to invent something new. You were almost perfect. Almost my favorite. You were a new experience, a new stem with less thorns, but you want to know who you are? You want to know who you really are? I'll show you. This is where I sculpted you. Molded even into that form you so ignorantly hate. I had to deal with uneven canvases, dried out brushes, and running paint. Your skin rigid on purpose, your hair smooth, rich chocolate with beautiful button eyes. Little white lies. You want to know who you are? You want to know? You are exactly who I wanted you to be. And even as the plaster cracks and the clay crumbles, there will still be pieces of me. I'm not the one who created you, but I'm definitely the one with the biggest indent. I'm not the one you first loved, but I definitely loved you harder than the incidents with him. Silhouettes, stainless steel, or just shattered pieces of glass. Us wanting to be guided, but isn't that why you are here with me? Because you thought my art was amazing. Now some other artist who has never seen you naked, has never seen your blank canvas, and even the burning hole of story time that I have to hold on to. I thought my mother kissing me on my head, but to hold you in bed was something more magical. But still, there was more. More we could build. And yet, look at what he did. I don't think Picasso would take lightly to changing his art piece. I'm having to hold my ear closer to my chest in the conversation, hoping that I don't overheat the glass. I thought stepping on cracks would eventually wear down, but I enjoy watching yours reform. In that moment, I thought you started to enjoy it too. So when we got home, it was finally time to rip into that mold of yours. You thought you were taking apart everything I did? No. He just made another blank canvas for me, and this one still has some of the old strokes. I'm sure this was all your choice. The road you chose to walk down, the clothes you are so proud of, that smile you hang too dearly. I'm sure it's not art. And I'm sure it's not yours. I'm sure. Your free trial is up.